A mournful note lingered, a phantom echo in Elias Thorne's skull. He tasted copper, felt the slickness of the passage clinging to his boots. He was back in the circular chamber, the silver music box cooled in his gloved hand. The caretaker watched him, a smile twisting his lips. A brief sojourn, the caretaker remarked, his voice a low rasp. A necessary understanding. You perceive the harmony now, Mr. Thorne. You see the potential. Elias ignored him, his focus on the chamber's strange artifacts. Pulsating crystals, tarnished instruments, and what appeared to be fermented portraits, their subjects perpetually frozen in expressions of silent torment. He felt wrong. His hands trembled not from fear, but from a subtle alteration, a shifting of his internal architecture. He didn't want to look, yet he couldn't stop himself. You cannot contain it forever, the caretaker continued, his gaze unsettlingly intense. Alistair's work is incomplete. The harmony desires completion. I'm not interested in your ambitions, Elias snapped, clutching the music box tighter. I was hired to retrieve an object. My contract is fulfilled. He turned to leave, but the caretaker blocked his path. You misunderstand, Mr. Thorne. You asterisk for asterisk the key. A wave of dizziness hit Elias, a disorientation far more profound than anything he's experienced in the harmony. He stumbled, bracing himself against a cold stone pillar. A fragment of memory, not his own, flooded his mind, a child's laughter, the scent of lavender, a feeling of profound loss. The music box vibrated in his grasp, its melody morphing into a discordant drone. He looked down at his hand and recoiled. His skin shimmered, taking on an iridescent quality. The veins beneath his flesh pulsed with an unnatural light. He could feel something growing within him, a foreign presence seeking to take root. "What have you done to me?" he whispered, his voice strained. The caretaker chuckled. Alistair always believed that true understanding required assimilation. You have witnessed the harmony, now you will become a part of it. Elias fought against the intrusion, focusing on the mundane details of the chamber, the rough texture of the stone, the musty odor of decay. He remembered the fragmented woman, her desperate plea for release. He remembered the responsibility weighing on him. He had to find a way to sever the connection, to rid himself of the insidious influence. But how? He knew destroying the music box wouldn't be enough. It was woven into something far larger, something he barely grasped. Suddenly, a voice echoed in his mind, faint but distinct. Asterisk frequency adjust counteract asterisk. It was the fermented woman, her consciousness lingering, a beacon in the encroaching darkness. He closed his eyes, focusing on her guidance. He began to manipulate the music box's mechanism, subtly altering its frequency, introducing a discordant note, a ripple in the smooth, hypnotic melody. The chamber trembled. The iridescent sheen on his skin flickered. The caretaker lunged, his movements impossibly swift, but Elias sidestepped him, continuing his adjustments. The music box emitted a blinding flash of light. When Elias opened his eyes, the caretaker was gone. The chamber was silent. The iridescent sheen on his skin had faded, but a faint tremor remained, a constant reminder of the intrusion. He looked at the music box, a sense of profound unease washing over him. He knew he couldn't simply return it to Mr. Sealers. The knowledge he now possessed, the connection he now shared, made him a liability. He had to find a way to contain the harmony, to prevent it from spreading, even if it meant becoming its unwilling guardian. He glanced at the passage, thinking of the labyrinthine corridors, the dark secrets they held. A new message appeared in his mind. Asterisk, he seeks you, the Weaver, he knows asterisk. He understood, with a sickening certainty. The Weaver, the architect of the harmony's foundation, was aware of his actions, and he was coming. He secured the music box in a specially constructed lead-lined container determined to shield it from any unwanted attention. Then, with a resolute sigh, he began his descent into the depths of the Blackwood estate, knowing that his life had irrevocably changed. He knew, too, that the silence of the estate wouldn't last. Someone, somewhere, would eventually seek him out. Someone would try to finish what Alistair Blackwood had started. A final message surfaced in his mind, soft as a whisper, yet laced with an unsettling calm. Asterisk, the echoes remained. He will return. Asterisk,